But after taking a close look at the state's regulations, they realized that since they sold essential goods, they could reopen. And so they did reopen. The response to reopening, they were threatened with arrest by police. Larry and Dan Hume join us tonight. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming on tonight. So I'm just going to throw a question and let you jump in as you will. Why did you think you were within the law to reopen?
Well, first, Tucker, thanks for having us on. We're privileged to be here, and it's New Jersey, not North Carolina. So,
when it said Cape May, North Carolina, I thought, yep, that's probably a mistake. It's beautiful Cape May, New Jersey.
That's okay.
A town wholly dependent on tourists. Amen. No,
exactly.
So why did you think you could get around Governor Murphy's shutdown?
Well, Tucker, for our part, we sell in our main gift shop at Sunset Beach 25% essential products. We thought, and in fact, we were obeying the law, selling 25% essential products. We
we actually have always sold essential products, and according to the governor's own executive order that he issued about businesses being allowed to remain open, he said any businesses that sell food are considered essential. So that was our reasoning for opening back up.
And so what happened when you did?
We were basically told that we didn't meet the cut. There was there hasn't been a follow-up yet. We're working on that. We're seeking an interpretation, a better explanation, because right now it just seems that the governor's picking winners and losers. I don't know if because we're primarily a retail and gift store that we don't get to earn a paycheck or provide for our families. I don't know. That's really a question for the governor, the AG. And
does it strike you as strange, as New Jersey is circling the drain, he's taking time out of his busy schedule to threaten you with the rest? Why do you think he's doing that?
My honest opinion, Tucker, is that it's a continuing of the hollowing out of the average American. We aren't a corporate business. We aren't a big box store. So I guess we can apply for one of his jobs programs.
Yeah. Do you think, really quick, he's a former Goldman Sachs partner. Do you think he'd treat Goldman Sachs this way?
Not at all.
Yeah. I don't think he's threatening the Goldman guys with the rest. I'm just guessing, Larry and Dan. I have the feeling Goldman Sachs is essential in New Jersey. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on tonight, and Godspeed.
Thank you, Tucker.
Thank you, Tucker.
So as we've told you a couple of times on the show, because it really is the signature scandal of the season, many thousands died because of the way Andrew Cuomo mismanaged New York State's nursing homes. One of the people affected by this in the saddest way is our own Janice Dean. She lost both of her in-laws inside a nursing home in New York, and she joins us next with that story. Stay tuned.
We can't offer much during this time of crisis, but we can offer what we have. So from all of us working early mornings on the farm, long days in the plant, or late nights stocking shelves, doing all we can to get you the milk you need. We hope it makes your breakfast a little brighter, your snacks more nutritious, and reminds you when it comes to caring, there is no expiration date. Milk. Love what's real.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Just like you, I had problems sleeping. I tried every pillow out there and nothing worked. 15 years ago, I invented MyPillow. It took me 2 years to develop because I wanted to have everything you would ever want in a pillow. I made sure that you could adjust my patented fill so you could have the exact support you need as an individual regardless of your sleep position. I also wanted a pillow that would last, so I made MyPillow machine washable and dryable. I back MyPillow with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Not only that, I do all my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota.
I really like the fact that it was made in the USA. I think that USA products are a better quality product. I've tried a lot of other pillows and nothing's worked like MyPillow.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regular $89.99, now only $29.99. Or My Pillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code.
I used to think that sheets were just sheets. I got the Giza Dream sheets. They are the most comfortable sheets I've ever had.
The Go Anywhere pillow is so easy to just roll up and take anywhere I want to go.
Go Anywhere pillow is really comfortable, so that's what I really like. It's nice and supportive, and it's nice and small.
The My Pillow topper, for the first time, has enabled me to have a cool night's sleep. I'm able to go to bed and just get rest.
That's 3 inches of wonderful that's in the My Pillow mattress topper. It's just like a firm cloud.
My Pillow helps me get a good night's sleep so I can do my job in the morning.
Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts, not just on My Pillows, but so much more. For example, you get body pillows regular $89.99, now only $29.99. Or My Pillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
When you can't watch, listen. Get the latest news, business, and news headlines on SiriusXM. Anytime, anywhere. Fox News Audio on SiriusXM. America is listening.
Tomorrow, Craig Morgan kicks off Memorial Day weekend, live only on Fox Nation, debuting songs from his latest album, an emotional, all-new Friday Night Live.
Right now at Palmerville Chevrolet in South County. Get 0% for $80 a month or no monthly payment for 120 days available. Make your appointment today at PalmeritoChevrolet.com. Chevy cares. We're here and ready to help at Palmerito Chevrolet.
Do you know with Spectrum Mobile you can talk and text as much as you want for free? I can afford that. There are no surprise taxes or fees. Even better. And plans start at $14 a month. $14? I spent $14 on this cup of coffee. That's a lot for a cup of coffee. Well, it's got 6 shots of espresso, so... Why would you do that? Because I'm a go-getter. I got big plans for this place. I'm going to repaint something softer. It's too bright. I'm going to revarnish this table. You want some sandwiches? I'm going to make you some sandwiches. With plans from $14 a month and no surprise taxes or fees. Get Spectrum Mobile. I'm making sandwiches and I'm sweeping.
Right now at Palmerville Chevrolet in South County. Get 0% for $80 a month or no monthly payment for 120 days available. Make your appointment today at PalmeritoChevrolet.com. Chevy cares. We're here and ready to help at Palmerito Chevrolet.
New York has by far this country's highest death toll from the coronavirus. More than 5,600 of those dead were in nursing homes. Probably a number of reasons for that, but one of them was government policy, the policy of Andrew Cuomo, which required those nursing homes to admit patients who had tested positive for the virus. It was insane. Governor Cuomo hasn't been asked much about it. He did appear on CNN yesterday. The interview probably went as you would imagine, given that the interviewer was his brother.
Is it true that this was the swab that the nurse was actually using on you, and that at first it went into your nose and disappeared, so that in scale, this was the actual swab that was being used to fit up that double-barrel shotgun that you have mounted on the front of your pretty face?
Yeah, pretty amusing. A little more political theater for you. In fact, about 5,000 people died. This policy was at the center of that. This is an actual scandal, and you should know more about it. Fox senior meteorologist Janice unfortunately knows an awful lot about it. Both of her in-laws, both of her husband's parents, died recently of the coronavirus while in New York nursing homes. Janice joins us tonight. Janice, thanks so much for coming on. You and I have talked a lot about this off camera. You were very hesitant to come on, but this seems like a really important story, a national story, and you have firsthand experience of it. So tell us, if you would and you can, what happened.
So my husband's parents were in assisted living. His mom was in an assisted living facility. His dad was in a nursing home, and the plan was to have them both together. So Dee, his mom, was in assisted living, a double room. We were planning to have Mickey live with her. Mickey had dementia, and he had a few problems that he needed rehab. So he was in a nursing/rehab center, and the plan was to have them together. And Sean really wrestled with putting them in nursing homes and assisted living. Yeah. So this was a decision that, took place 6 to 8 months ago, very recently, after struggling for months, wondering if this was the right move. And as you've told your audience, we no longer have them here today.
And I mean, that's got to be the hardest decision that middle-aged people ever make, most of them, how to help and get care for aging parents who can't care for themselves. So this makes it all the more devastating. I just have to ask you, how is your husband holding up after this?
It's day by day, Tucker. We weren't able to have a funeral for them or celebrate their life properly. That was very difficult in the normal way that normal people would mourn. We didn't have that. He and his sister are recently cleaning out their apartment that they grew up in, that his parents lived in for over 60 years. They were married for 59 years. They'd never been apart. His dad was a New York City firefighter and was in the U.S. Air Force. And these people are real people. They're not just numbers on a curve. No, they're not.
And you believe, having covered it, that the policy decision, the governor's decision to allow or to prevent the exclusion of infected patients from assisted living in nursing homes contributed to this?
I do. And that's one of the reasons why I'm speaking out, Tucker, is because I have not seen the coverage of this. You've covered it. Martha's covered it. The New York Post has covered it. This should be one of the biggest stories of this pandemic of 2020. 20% of our lost loved ones are from nursing homes. And it's because Governor Cuomo and several other governors, by the way, in different states, forced COVID recovering patients into nursing homes. And I am certain at least one of his parents, I believe his dad, before his dad died, a week before his dad died, they called Sean to tell him they were moving him to another floor. And I believe that floor was used for recovering COVID patients. I can't prove that. We can't get any confirmation on any of this. And by the way, he didn't find out until the death certificate came in that he was COVID. He got a call on a Saturday morning that his dad was not feeling well, and 3 hours later, he was dead. And his mom, 2 weeks later, got COVID, was rushed to the hospital, died in the hospital, and her number will not be counted as a nursing home or an assisted living home because of the governor's policy of saying that she died in the hospital, even though it was confirmed COVID.
So, I mean, that's clearly an effort to reduce the total of recorded deaths in nursing homes, a way to cover himself.
Absolutely. And the fact that I am seeing last night him on another channel making fun, inappropriate jokes, insensitive jokes, cruel jokes. Make no mistake, I'm really glad that Chris Cuomo has recovered from COVID because he apparently did have it. And I'm glad that their family is well, but my family is not well. And that's not something to joke about.
No, it's not. And I should just say, and I know that our viewers who know you know this, but you are not a political person, not someone who makes political statements ever in private or in public. And for you to come on to discuss this, it took a lot, and we're grateful that you did. Janice Dean, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you for caring, Tucker. Thank you for caring.
Thank you. Well, Planned